Life moves in cycles with pivotal points for transforming and manifesting along the way. The moon is an anchor on this cyclical progression. Cycle Points uses the moon's reliable journey to help you uncover personal patterns, follow intuitive insights, and adapt your plans to your unique life story. The lunar cycle can be a tool for strategically planning your goals across multiple life areas. It serves to develop awareness of personal behaviors and helps us to refine our paths to growth. Cycle Points is a self development method that blends lunar astrology with life planning, using the messages and themes of the zodiac to time our actions, adjust our goals, and make decisions with clarity and purpose. The moon is your guide. Each month, we begin a journey of growth and development in one of the 12 signs, focusing on a specific theme. This month, we focus on Aries with the theme of spark in order to ignite our actions on our visions. The Aries lunar cycle brings a surge of fresh energy, marking the start of a new astrological year and an invitation to initiate bold new beginnings. This particular Aries cycle is especially powerful as it concludes an 18-month eclipse series in Aries and its opposite sign of Libra. These eclipses have ignited creative sparks, major life shifts, and deep transformations, setting the stage of what we will build over the next 18 years. Now we are called to integrate these changes, take decisive action, and solidify the foundation for long term success. Beginning with the Aries solar eclipse, the moon will travel in a counterclockwise direction through all of the other zodiac signs over the next 4 weeks. During its journey, the moon will apply the messages it's received from Aries through all of the other life arenas of our lives. These areas are flavored by their own zodiac themes, giving us opportunities to see how our desires for growth need to be alchemized into all aspects of our day to day with realistic and flexible outcomes. At the end of this cycle, the moon will return to Aries to review the clarity and developments that have transpired during the month and make choices as to how these stories will play out over the months and years to come. As this zodiac new year begins, Aries ignites the fire within us to pursue our goals with confidence and clarity. This is a time to take action, trust ourselves, and lay the foundation for lasting success. The Aries lunar cycle begins on Saturday, March 29th and runs through until Saturday, April the 26th. The theme of spark is at the core of Aries energy, representing the initial ignition of passion, courage, and forward momentum. Aries, as the first sign of the zodiac, embodies the fearless drive to initiate new beginnings, take risks, and pioneer uncharted territory. This final phase of the Aries eclipse cycle marks a culmination of the downloads, insights, and transformational shifts we have been experiencing over the last 18 months. Throughout this period, we have been uncovering what we truly desire to lead, create, and trailblaze into the next chapter of our lives. Now, as we close this cycle, the spark that was once just an idea or inspiration is ready to be solidified into action. The time has come to step boldly into our next phase, trusting in the fire that has been lit within us to guide the way. April is a month of dynamic transformation, guided by the powerful new moon solar eclipse in Aries on March 29th. This sets the stage for bold new beginnings. The eclipse marks a pivotal moment in personal leadership, igniting a fresh wave of passion and purpose. It concludes an 18-month eclipse cycle in Aries and Libra that has been calling us to take decisive action on the visions and breakthroughs that we've been receiving. The four major points of this cycle will offer direction with clarity on action to be taken, boundaries that are needed to nurture our growth, partnerships that will encourage co creation, and a practical framework to build from our foundation. The seeds planted now will unfold over the next 6 months, initiating long term growth. The lunar phases this month guide us through Cycle Point's four key themes of clarity, awareness, accountability, and choice, each playing a crucial role in integrating the transformations we've undergone over the past 18 months. During week 1 of this cycle, the Aries new moon ignites a fresh wave of energy, bringing clarity to the visions and desires that we've been cultivating. As the final Aries eclipse cycle comes to a close, we now have the insight to understand what we are truly meant to pioneer. This is a time for bold action, where the lessons and downloads received over the past year and a half crystallize into a clear direction. The fire of Aries encourages us to initiate and lead with confidence, embracing the courage to step into our purpose. In week 2, the moon moves into its first quarter phase in Cancer, where we deepen our emotional awareness of the choices we are making. Cancer's nurturing energy calls us to assess whether our personal needs, our home environments, and emotional foundations support the clarity we've received. This phase asks us to tune into our intuition, recognizing where we may need to adjust our path in order to move forward with authenticity and security. Week 3 presents the full moon in Libra. This full moon is particularly significant as it is the first Libra full moon that in nearly 2 years that is not tied to eclipse energy. Unlike the intense recalibrations of the past Libra eclipses, this lunation serves as a checkpoint to assess how we now engage in relationships, partnerships, and diplomatic communications. Libra's energy highlights balance, fairness, and harmony, urging us to hold ourselves accountable for the agreements we make both with ourselves and with others. We are now cementing the relational and communicative growth that we've undergone, setting the standard for how we move forward in mutual understanding and cooperation. Week 4 brings the last quarter moon in Capricorn. The final lunar phase of the month brings us into Capricorn's grounded, disciplined energy where we must make decisive choices. The Aries spark has been lit. Cancer has provided emotional awareness. Libra has refined our interpersonal accountability. And now Capricorn asks us, how will we follow through? This phase is about commitment, choosing what we will build long term and discarding what no longer aligns with our foundation. Capricorn's pragmatic influence ensures that we are not just dreaming, but actively working towards solidifying the structures that will carry us into the next phase of our journey. This month serves as a bridge between transformation and tangible action. The Aries eclipse cycle that began in 2023 has reshaped our ambitions, our courage, and self leadership, and now we are ready to move with purpose rather than just reflect. The conclusion of Libra's eclipse influence means that we are stepping into a more defined and empowered way of relating to others, no longer ruled by the turbulence of past cycles. With each lunar phase, we are given the opportunity to refine our approach, aligning our inner clarity, emotional awareness, relational accountability, and practical choices. April is not just about setting intentions, it's about acting upon them with certainty, wisdom, and confidence as we step into a future that we're now fully prepared to claim. We can visualize the Aries lunar cycle as a dynamic ring that guides the eye in a counterclockwise motion, mirroring the natural flow of lunar progression. Beginning with the Aries new moon and the theme of spark on the left side of the ring, the cycle ignites with bold initiation and visionary action. Moving counterclockwise to the bottom point, the Cancer first quarter moon with the theme of nurture emphasizes emotional awareness and the need to cultivate a supportive foundation for emerging ideas. Continuing to the right side of the ring, the Libra full moon with the theme of partner highlights the importance of balance, accountability, and collaboration, ensuring our actions align with harmonious relationships. The cycle continues to the top point of the ring with the last quarter moon in Capricorn and the theme of build, where decisions solidify into long term commitments, grounding the fiery inspiration of Aries into tangible reality. This circular flow illustrates how each phase refines and strengthens our growth, leading us into the next cycle with greater clarity and intention. So let's dive in and break this cycle down week by week, harnessing the energies carried by the moon through each of the 12 zodiac signs as we apply them to our lives with conscientious, practical applications that will guide us on our evolutionary journey. The first week of the cycle begins with the moon in Aries. As I've already introduced, the Aries lunar cycle marks the beginning of a new zodiac year, ushering in a surge of energy for personal growth and goal setting. Following the reflective Pisces cycle of last month, Aries pushes us into action with confidence and independence. As the trailblazer of the zodiac, Aries encourages us to define our desires, strengthen our belief in ourselves, and build structures that support long term success. This cycle is about embracing initiative, fearlessness, and self leadership to manifest our visions into reality. The moon will receive clarity on the sparks of new beginnings we have been playing with over the last 18 months and begin to initiate action on them on March 29th and March 30th. Fearless and unapologetic, Aries stands at the forefront of new beginnings, forging paths where none existed before. As the trailblazer, she embodies raw passion, courage, and an unstoppable drive to take action. The woman boxer, strong and determined, stands with her loyal pet ram at her side, both symbols of resilience and bold leadership. Behind them, a field of crops burn, not as destruction, but as a symbol of transformation, clearing the way for fresh growth and new possibilities. Aries does not wait for permission. She ignites the spark, daring to pioneer the next chapter with unwavering confidence and a fearless heart. This trailblazer is courageous and energetic, assertive and independent, impulsive and spontaneous, passionate and competitive. Let's explore how we can call on her energy within our real life experiences. Aries asks that we take initiative. Now would be an opportune time to launch a new project or business idea. If you've been waiting for the right moment, Aries season is your green light to start. Commit to a new habit or discipline, such as waking up earlier, exercising, or learning a new skill. Pitch an idea, ask for a raise, or challenge yourself out of your comfort zone. Build confidence. Take a leadership role. Step up, whether in meetings, creative ventures, or team collaborations. Set bold goals and take immediate action on them. This is the time to stop overthinking and start doing. Strengthen your boundaries. Aries encourages assertiveness. Say yes to what fuels you and no to what drains you. Set things into motion. Cut distractions. Aries reminds us to focus on what truly matters to achieve long term success. Initiate those important conversations. Whether resolving conflicts or expressing desires, this is the time for direct and honest communication. Meet new people by attending networking events or join a new social group, or even reaching out to someone who you find is inspiring. As the moon transitions into Taurus on March 31st and April 1st, we are asked to slow down and ground our actions into tangible steps that ensure long term stability. Aries ignites fresh momentum, pushing us to take bold initiative, while Taurus steps in to evaluate the worth and sustainability of these efforts. This is a time to assess how we allocate our time, money, energy, and emotions to support meaningful growth. Taurus energy asks us to be intentional. By focusing on practical methods and building a solid foundation, we turn Aries' fiery enthusiasm into lasting success. From the fiery ambition of Aries to the steady foundation of Taurus, this transition marks the shift from bold initiation to grounded manifestation. The fearless woman boxer, standing strong with her pet ram, watches as the last embers of her blaze fade into rich, fertile soil, clearing space for new life to take root. The energy softens as we move into Taurus, where we meet the materialist, a free spirited woman in her lush meadow surrounded by vibrant wildflowers. Her cow playfully crouched beside her, embodying the patience and enjoyment of the present moment. Taurus teaches us that after the spark of Aries ignites our vision, we must cultivate and stabilize it. The theme of Taurus is to ground by making practical adjustments, securing resources, and building the strong foundation needed to bring creative dreams into tangible reality. Where Aries charges ahead, Taurus reminds us to slow down, nurture what we've started, and create something that's lasting. This materialist is practical and stable, persistent and determined, loyal and dependable, sensual and pleasure seeking. Taurus energy helps channel Aries fire into steady, consistent effort, ensuring that what is started has the resources, structure, and sustainability to grow. By embracing Taurus's sensual and pleasure seeking nature, we also learn to enjoy the process, savoring each step rather than rushing on to the next. Together, Aries' trailblazing spirit and Taurus's grounding influence create the perfect balance between inspiration and implementation, passion and perseverance, action and endurance. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the materialist within our real life experiences. Taurus seeks financial and career stability. This is the time to review your budget and spending habits to ensure your financial resources are supporting your long term goals. Invest in quality tools, education, or materials that will enhance your career or personal growth. Create a sustainable plan that includes clear financial goals with timelines and appropriate resource management. Taurus also requires good health and well being in order for us to achieve our goals. This is the time to establish a consistent self care or fitness routine that supports both your physical and mental endurance. Prioritize nourishing, whole foods, and mindful eating habits that support sustained energy. Create a structured sleep and rest schedule to ensure your body recovers and stays strong for the ambitions that you're pursuing. Taurus also seeks sound relationships and emotional investments. Evaluate where you are investing emotional energy and question, are certain relationships draining or uplifting your growth? Set firm boundaries that protect your time and energy, ensuring you're committing to connections and activities that align with your values. And focus on building trust, stability, and shared goals before rushing forward with new partnerships. As the moon moves into Gemini, we are invited to engage with our networks, gather insights, and refine our emerging visions. Aries has sparked new ideas, and Taurus has grounded them into practicality. Now, Gemini energy encourages curiosity, adaptability, and communication to test and shape these plans in real time. This is a phase for sharing ideas, gathering feedback, and making adjustments based on external input. Gemini reminds us that flexibility and exploration are key in bringing our visions to life. The moon will be in Gemini on April 2nd and April 3rd. With passion and determination, the Trailblazer enters Gemini's airy domain. The fiery energy of spark meets the intellectual curiosity of communication. The woman boxer and her loyal ram have forged ahead fearlessly, and now they encounter the messengers, a beautiful set of identical women in an exchange of ideas beneath a bright blue sky filled with drifting clouds. Above them, an envelope tied to a cluster of balloons. It floats away, symbolizing messages being sent and received. Information is now set in motion, ready to be deciphered. Gemini's theme of process takes Aries' theme of spark and filters it through thought, dialogue, and adaptability. It's time to explore, question, and refine our ideas. This is where the feedback loop begins, where the first steps of Aries are assessed, discussed, and reworked into a more strategic path forward. Gemini teaches that movement is not just physical, it's mental, social, and intellectual as well. Through curiosity and connection, the impulsive energy of Aries finds direction, shaping visions into plans that we can evolve with clarity and purpose. The messenger is dual natured and intellectual, curious and social, communicative and versatile, adaptable and quick thinking. As Aries ignites the spark of new ideas and bold action, Gemini steps in to ensure that this initial burst of energy doesn't burn out, but instead evolves through exploration and exchange. Gemini brings in curiosity and adaptability, allowing the vision to be questioned, refined, and expanded through dialogue and learning. With its process theme, Gemini helps Aries translate raw inspiration into something actionable. This is where thoughts take shape through conversation, brainstorming, and feedback from the environment. Gemini's quick thinking nature ensures that Aries' enthusiasm is woven into a dynamic flow of information. Together, these energies encourage flexibility, keeping the fire of Aries alive while allowing space for new insights, adjustments, and multiple pathways forward. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the messenger within our real life experiences. Gemini focuses on communication and networking. This is a time to share your ideas in conversations, online discussions, or brainstorming sessions to gain new perspectives. Reach out to mentors, colleagues, or friends for feedback on new projects or goals so that you can refine your approach. Engage in social media discussions, attend events, or even join forums that align with your vision so that you are able to expand your knowledge and your connections. Gemini is about learning and adaptability. Read books, listen to podcasts, or even take short courses to gather new insights that support your vision. Be open to shifting your approach. If new information challenges your initial plan, consider how adjustments can enhance your success. And experiment with different methods or tools to see what works best before fully committing to one approach. Gemini deals with our daily life and our everyday decision making. Have intentional conversations with people in your close circle to test your ideas and refine your message. Journal or create mind maps to organize your thoughts and explore multiple possibilities before making key decisions. And try out small, low risk versions of your plans to gather real time feedback before scaling them up. In concluding the first week of the Aries lunar cycle, Gemini's energy helped us to process the initial sparks of inspiration, gather insights, explore possibilities, and engage in conversations that will refine our direction. Now, as we approach the first quarter moon, the focus shifts from external exploration to internal alignment. Cancer is the nurturer. She calls us to check in with our emotional foundation, ensuring that the visions we are building are not only mentally stimulating, but also deeply fulfilling. This next phase asks us to strengthen our inner resilience, providing care to what is growing and to cultivate the emotional security needed to carry our ideas forward with intention. We now look to Cancer's energy to encourage our emerging creations and solidify the roots of our next chapter. During the second week of the Aries lunar cycle, we're developing awareness as to emotional alignment, ensuring that the actions we take are not only ambitious, but also deeply supportive of our well being and long term fulfillment. As we move through Cancer on April 4th and 5th, we check in with our inner needs and our sense of security. When the moon enters Leo from April 6th through the 8th, we feel a surge of confidence and creativity, which will help us to inspire and express our passions boldly. And by the time we reach Virgo on April 8th through the 10th, the focus will sharpen on refining our plans to bring practical structure to what we'd be nurturing. This week is about emotional resilience, creative courage, and practical refinement. And it's preparing us for the full moon in Libra, where we'll be assessing the balance between personal desires and our external partnerships. The first quarter moon in Cancer calls for us to reflect on how we're nurturing our emerging visions while establishing secure emotional foundations. Aries ignited the spark of inspiration, and now Cancer asks us to ensure that the environments and relationships surrounding us provide the support needed to sustain our growth. This is a time to examine family dynamics, ingrained beliefs, and emotional patterns that may either uplift or hinder our progress. As the Trailblazer and her loyal ram charge forward, the fiery determination that ignited new beginnings softens when they approach the serene ocean realm of Cancer, the nurturer. The once blazing energy of action meets the cool embrace of emotional safety, represented by a woman floating peacefully on her flamingo floaty. Her pigtails, pacifier, and stuffed elephant symbolize Cancer's need for deep comfort, security, and inner protection. Here, the theme of nurture takes center stage, reminding us that after initiating bold new endeavors, we must create boundaries that safeguard our emotional well being. Cancer teaches us to mother ourselves through moments of doubt and tend to any lingering fears or past storylines that might hold us back. Just as the gentle waves cradle her in a rhythmic embrace, we're called to trust in the ebb and flow of our journey. Cancer encourages us to cultivate emotional resilience so our Aries spark has the nourishment it needs to grow. The nurturer is emotional and sensitive, nurturing and caregiving, protective and defensive, imaginative and creative. As Aries initiates bold new beginnings with passion and drive, Cancer steps in to ensure those flames are tended to with care, emotional support, and protection. Cancer provides the safe space needed for growth, allowing our ideas and ambitions to develop without burning out. The nurturer's emotional sensitivity and intuitive nature helps us recognize where we need to set boundaries to ensure that our energy is directed towards what truly nourishes us. Just as a fire needs oxygen and containment to thrive, the trailblazing spirit benefits from rest, emotional security, and deep inner reflection. By mothering ourselves through doubts and past wounds, we create a strong foundation for our goals, ensuring that they have the emotional stability that's needed to flourish into lasting success. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the nurturer within our real life experiences. Cancer looks to our home environment and the way that we care for ourselves. Assess your living space. Does it support your emotional well being and productivity? Establish routines that provide a sense of security, such as morning rituals, meal planning, or designated time for your creative work. And identify distractions or stressors in your environment so that you can set boundaries to protect your energy and focus. Cancer also looks to our family and our support systems. Reflect on how family dynamics or close relationships influence your confidence and mindset. Have open conversations with those around you about your goals and then set clear expectations for the support that you need. If certain people doubt your growth, strengthen your boundaries and seek encouragement from other people like your mentors, your friends, or communities that can uplift you. Cancer asks for emotional awareness and appropriate boundaries. Acknowledge emotions that surface. Are they rooted in past fears or are they guiding you toward necessary changes? Practice self soothing techniques like journaling, meditation, or engaging in activities that reinforce your emotional resilience. And if a plan or relationship doesn't feel secure, then make adjustments as needed. From Cancer, the moon will transition into Leo on April 6th, 7th, and midway through the 8th. The Leo moon in the Aries lunar cycle encourages bold self expression, creativity, and confidence. After the introspective Cancer moon, Leo inspires us to share our passions and manifest our dreams. This phase invites us to refine how we show up, embrace joy, and connect authentically with others. Now is the time to step into the light, trust in our potential, and bring our visions to life with courage and playfulness. As Aries the Trailblazer and her fiery ram move forward on their journey, they step into the warm, glowing embrace of Leo's Twilight Beach, a scene illuminated by both the setting sun and the crackling energy of a bonfire. Here, Leo, the performer, sits curled beside her majestic lioness, a symbol of both her wild, untamed spirit and her ability to channel that power with grace and control. She holds the lioness's right ankle, a quiet assertion of mastery over her inner fire. She embodies the strength, courage, and charisma needed to express oneself fully. She's draped in a navy blue dress adorned with red and gold flowers. Her presence commands attention, much like the theater curtain suggested by her long gold necklace, always ready to reveal the performance of her soul. Her gold braided belt cinches her waist, reinforcing her creative sovereignty. The lioness's collar symbolizes the harmony between raw instinct and refined artistry. Leo reminds us that Aries' spark of inspiration needs to be seen, admired, and shared with the world. This is the moment where bold ideas transform into vibrant self expression, requiring confidence, enthusiasm, and an unapologetic embrace of authenticity. As the flames dance in the night, the performer invites us to step into our own light, fearless in our radiance and unwavering in our creative purpose. The performer is confident and charismatic, generous and warm, shows leadership and star qualities, and is creative and expressive. As Aries the Trailblazer ignites the initial spark of inspiration, Leo the performer fans the flames into a radiant, mesmerizing display. Where Aries charges forward with raw passion and instinct, Leo refines that energy into bold self expression, turning ideas into art, action into presence, and leadership into a captivating performance. Aries initiates the fire, but Leo ensures it is seen, felt, and admired by others. With its confident and charismatic nature, Leo steps into the spotlight, embodying Aries' fearless drive in a way that invites recognition and appreciation. The performer reminds us that passion is meant to be shared, that creative energy thrives when given form, and that true leadership comes not just from taking action, but from inspiring others to follow. Leo's theme of express builds upon Aries' theme of spark by urging us to show up fully, unapologetically authentic, creative, and enthusiastic. It teaches that self expression is not just about being seen, but about owning our power, radiating warmth, and leading with the heart. During the Aries lunar cycle, Leo's energy encourages us to take pride in our passions, step into our personal spotlight, and embrace the joy of being boldly and brilliantly ourselves. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the performer within our real life experiences. Leo wants us to express authenticity, whether it's through social media, a conversation, or your creative projects. Express what is exciting to you and what inspires you. Wear outfits that make you feel bold, radiant, and true to yourself. And whether at work or in relationships or in your community, use your voice to share your ideas and your beliefs. Leo wants us to connect with our creative and playful side. Engage in a creative hobby, anything that allows you to channel your inner child and create from the heart. Take a break from routine to do something spontaneous, like playing a game or laughing with friends or visiting new places. And treat simple moments with joy and wonder, whether it's making a meal feel luxurious, setting an intentional morning routine, or celebrating small wins. Leo asks that we be confident and build our confidence throughout our new beginnings. Step into the spotlight. If there's something you've been holding back on, now is the time to take that leap. Replace self doubt with affirmations that reinforce your confidence and worth, such as I am worthy of being seen and celebrated. Surround yourself with encouraging energy. Engage with people and environments that uplift you and inspire you. As the moon transitions into Virgo on April 8th, 9th, and 10th, it calls us to refine and improve the structures supporting our vision. Now that we've taken steps towards new beginnings, Virgo energy urges us to assess our time, energy, and resources with precision. It asks us to create schedules, establish routines, and eliminate inefficiencies that could hinder our progress. Virgo's purifying nature seeks to remove distractions and toxins. By prioritizing personal health, organization, and practical planning, we create a solid foundation for long term success while ensuring we have the capacity to support those who depend on us. As the Trailblazer and her ram transition into Virgo's realm, the chaos of inspiration finds order and the excitement of initiation turns into strategic action. Aries ignites the spark of new beginnings, but it is Virgo who ensures that this fire is properly tended, organized, and sustained. Standing tall and radiating quiet strength, Virgo is embodied by the perfectionist, a highly capable and efficient force of nature. She wears her supermom emblem with pride, a symbol of her ability to manage life's many moving pieces with grace and determination. Her presence is grounded and purposeful, reflecting the earthly wisdom of Virgo. She harnesses the ability to optimize, refine, and make the best of use of her available resources. Behind her, a trail of women represents the rhythm of daily life, illustrating how Virgo flows seamlessly from one task to the next, ensuring that every detail is accounted for. The swirling, vibrant earth behind her serves as a reminder that Virgo's energy is about maintaining balance in the material world. To truly nurture the spark Aries has ignited, we must cultivate discipline, structure, and mindfulness in how we manage our time, energy, and emotions. Virgo teaches us that taking care of ourselves and our responsibilities is an art, one that transforms raw ambition into sustainable success. The perfectionist is analytical and critical, detail oriented and logical, grounded and methodical, hardworking and diligent. Aries brings the bold instinctual drive to initiate and leap forward without hesitation, but without structure, that spark can burn out just as quickly as it ignites. This is where Virgo, the perfectionist, steps in, ensuring that the fire of inspiration is not wasted, but instead channeled into something practical and sustainable. Virgo's managed energy refines Aries' raw ambition with meticulous planning, careful analysis, and an unwavering commitment to efficiency. While Aries thrives on action, Virgo asks, what is the best way to execute this? The perfectionist ensures that every step taken is purposeful and contributes to long term success. Aries may set the vision in motion, but Virgo ensures that the systems are in place to bring that vision into reality. This dynamic is essential during the Aries lunar cycle. As ideas are sparked and passions are awakened, Virgo helps to ground them into practical application. It urges us to refine our approach, break down overwhelming tasks into manageable steps, and ensure that our energy is directed where it's most effective. With Virgo's diligence supporting Aries' pioneering spirit, we're able to move from impulsive action to meaningful progress, transforming our raw potential into real world accomplishments. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the perfectionist within our real life experiences. Virgo asks that we optimize our daily routines for efficiency. Set dedicated time blocks for work, rest, and personal projects so that you're able to maximize productivity without burnout. Track daily habits and remove distractions like excessive social media use or unstructured multitasking. Implement a planner, a digital calendar, or a task management app that will help you to organize your priorities and your deadlines effectively. Virgo wants us to strengthen our well being. We can meal prep with wholesome foods that sustain energy and mental clarity throughout the day. Establish a consistent bedtime routine to improve rest and enhance focus and resilience. And incorporate meditation, journaling, or grounding techniques to maintain balance amid our responsibilities. And Virgo asks that we streamline our environments. Clear out clutter to create a clean, inspiring space that promotes focus and creativity. Assess personal and professional obligations, letting go of tasks or relationships that drain energy without adding value. And reduce daily overwhelm by planning your meals, your outfits, and key tasks in advance to free up mental space for bigger goals. As we wrap up our exploration of Virgo's managed energy, refining our systems and ensuring our resources are effectively utilized, we now turn our focus to the illuminating light of the Libra full moon. This is a particularly significant moment, our first full moon in Libra that's not an eclipse in 18 months. After a year and a half of deep transformations in how we communicate, collaborate, and navigate relationships, we're now being called to apply what we've learned. Libra, the diplomat, brings balance, harmony, and fairness, asking us to assess how our new sense of self, which has been shaped by Aries' fiery independence, fits within the dynamics of our partnerships. With the final Aries eclipse now behind us, we're no longer in a cycle of upheaval and revelation. Instead, we have the clarity to make intentional choices about how we show up in our connections, setting the tone for the next chapter of our journey. As we step into the third week of the Aries lunar cycle, the full moon in Libra takes center stage with its message of partner. This is a time of accountability where we see the results of our intentions set at the Aries new moon through the lens of our relationships. Libra, the sign of harmony and balance, encourages us to evaluate how we collaborate, compromise, and share our space with others, whether in personal, professional, or social dynamics. With this being the first full moon in Libra that's not an eclipse in 18 months, we are now integrating the lessons of past transformations and refining how we engage in our partnerships. The moon will be in Libra on April 11th, 12th, and midway through the 13th. The moon will then transition into Scorpio's deep and transformative energy on the 13th, 14th, and 15th, inviting us to explore emotional truths and how we're able to share our resources fairly and for mutual growth. And at the end of the week, the moon will shift into Sagittarius on the 16th, 17th, and 18th, inspiring us to expand our perspectives and seek meaning from our connections. This phase serves as a powerful checkpoint, ensuring that the passion and individuality of Aries are now aligned with the relationships that support our long term evolution. With the moon in full illumination on the 11th, 12th, and 13th, we are invited to reflect on how we're showing up in our relationships, emphasizing reciprocity, diplomatic communication, and mutual growth. As the Aries lunar cycle sparks new beginnings, Libra encourages us to seek out partnerships that align with our goals and values. After 18 months of Libra eclipses prompting us to release misaligned relationships and communication styles, this full moon offers clarity on how to move forward. It's a potent time to apply the lessons learned and build supportive connections for our future. The Trailblazer and her steadfast ram venture into a breathtaking desert mountain landscape at dawn, where the rising sun paints the sky in radiant rings of pink, orange, and gold. The terrain is speckled with desert bushes, revealing the delicate balance between arid resilience and hidden abundance, an echo of the harmony sought by Libra. At the heart of the scene stands the diplomat, embodying Libra's graceful equilibrium. She wears rose tinted sunglasses, a crown of delicate flowers nestled in her hair, and with a playful yet intentional energy, she blows a kiss to the world. Her arms stretch upwards, fingers forming the peace symbol, as if effortlessly supporting the massive rock formation behind her. This natural scale, one side with a single large boulder, the other with four carefully stacked stones, remains in perfect balance, mirroring her ability to navigate the give and take of relationships. Libra's theme of partner shines through in this moment, reminding us that beauty, fairness, and reciprocity are the keys to co creating with the universe. Through intentional collaboration, we refine our Aries born ambitions into something sustainable, shared, and harmonized with the world around us. The diplomat is diplomatic and charming, fair minded and just, social and cooperative, and can be indecisive and avoidant. Libra steps in, bringing the energy of partner to temper Aries' fierce drive with harmony, cooperation, and fairness. The diplomat understands that success isn't just about individual willpower, but also about how we relate to and collaborate with others. While Aries charges ahead fearlessly, Libra evaluates the impact of those actions, ensuring that they align with mutual benefit and shared growth. The diplomat's charm and ability to see multiple perspectives helps to transform Aries' lone warrior spirit into a leader who thrives in partnerships. Together, these energies teach us that forging ahead doesn't mean going it alone. It means knowing when to lead with passion and when to listen, compromise, and build something sustainable with others. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the diplomat within our real life experiences. Libra looks for accountability in our relationships. Are you offering support and understanding while also receiving the same in return? Is your communication style diplomatic and open, allowing space for honest expression from both sides? Are you actively contributing to the development of those around you while cultivating growth in your own life? With this full moon, we are also releasing any misaligned partnerships. It's time to reflect on past partnerships that may have served their purpose but no longer align with your vision for the future. Identify communication patterns that have become unproductive or unhealthy and work on releasing them. And make space for connections that support mutual respect and shared purpose to guide your future interactions. Libra wants us to move forward in collaboration. Use the momentum of the Aries energy to forge new connections that will help you achieve your goals with confidence and shared purpose. Strengthen your independence while balancing personal autonomy with meaningful partnerships. And set clear intentions for partnerships moving forward, ensuring they align with your long term vision. As the moon transitions from Libra into Scorpio on April the 13th, 14th, and 15th, deep emotional exploration is encouraged to help us release fear, control, and attachments. Scorpio invites us to examine the hidden emotions and the needs that influence our relationships, especially regarding shared resources. This phase promotes emotional healing, personal growth, and transformation by letting go of attachments to outcomes and allowing for new possibilities in co creating with others. It's a powerful time to embrace trust, emotional reinvention, and the transformative energy that's needed for personal and collective success. The Trailblazer and her ram step into the deep, mysterious waters of Scorpio. Here in the realm of the transmuter, the energy shifts from outward action to inward alchemy. The depths are dark, yet illuminated by soft beams of light breaking through the surface, guiding her ascent. Sheathed in white, her pale skin reflects the transformation she's undergone in the shadowy abyss, where she has confronted fears, relinquished control, and transmuted insecurities into power. Her blonde hair flows like waves behind her, carrying the weight of past wounds that she has surrendered to the depths. Now, as she rises toward the light, she carries the wisdom of her underworld journey, no longer bound by the need to control every outcome, but empowered to merge her evolved energy with others. Scorpio's theme of shadow reminds us that true strength is forged in the unseen, and transformation is not just about survival. It's about emerging anew, ready to create, connect, and share from a place of depth and authenticity. The transmuter is intense and passionate, driven and ambitious, mysterious and private, resilient and resourceful. Aries' spark ignites the fire of new beginnings, boldly charging forward with passion and raw potential. But without depth, that spark can burn out or scatter. The transmuter works with Aries by tempering its initial burst of energy through deep transformation, ensuring that the fire doesn't just blaze, but forges something powerful and lasting. While Aries initiates, Scorpio refines, diving into the shadow to uncover hidden fears, desires, and subconscious motivations that could either fuel or sabotage the journey ahead. Scorpio's intensity and resilience teach Aries that not all battles are won through sheer force. Some require deep introspection, strategic surrender, and the courage to face the unknown. The ambitious drive of both signs aligns, but where Aries is impulsive, Scorpio is calculating, ensuring that actions are meaningful and sustainable. As Aries blazes forward with unfiltered passion, Scorpio takes that raw energy and transmutes it into something richer, turning sparks into an unstoppable force that is both fearless and deeply aware. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the transmuter within our real life experiences. Scorpio asks that we release our fears and our attachments. Take time to reflect on areas where fear or attachment are limiting your growth, particularly in your relationships or shared resources. Acknowledge where you've been trying to control outcomes or situations, and allow yourself to feel the emotions that arise without judgment, understanding that this process is part of your transformation. Scorpio asks that we take a deep look at our relationships and our shared resources. Reflect on the dynamics of your partnerships, especially those involving your shared resources. Clarify your needs and limits to protect your emotional well being while also nurturing mutual growth in your partnerships. And look for ways to co create that benefit both parties and contribute to a shared purpose. And Scorpio moves us through deep emotional healing and transformation. Work on letting go of past hurts, fears, or attachments that no longer serve you so that you can create space for new possibilities. Believe in your ability to manifest the changes that you desire by embracing emotional reinvention, and allow yourselves to evolve and set the foundation for greater success, both personally and collectively. From Scorpio, the moon moves into Sagittarius on April 16th, 17th, and 18th. The Sagittarius moon encourages exploration, expansion, and mastery of our crafts. This phase invites us to seek new perspectives, connect with other people, and explore opportunities that bring our dreams into reality. Through these interactions, we both learn from others and share our own growing expertise. The Trailblazer and her ram transition into the starry night where infinite possibilities stretch before them. At the forefront, the explorer strides forward with purpose. Her red tassel boots swaying with each confident step, symbolizing the fire of discovery burning within her. In her crisp white blazer and sleek black leather pants, she embodies both wisdom and adventure, ready to chart new paths and expand her horizons. With her left hand shielding her eyes, she gazes out at the brilliant cosmic expanse above, a reminder that knowledge and experience are boundless. In her right hand, she carries a studded suitcase packed with the drive and determination inherited from Aries' fiery initiation. Sagittarius' explorer energy now takes the raw embers of Aries' ambition and carries them forward. She seeks new experiences and wants to engage with diverse perspectives to find untapped potential. The galaxy above is not just a backdrop, but a promise, a call to adventure that urges her to step beyond what is known into a world of limitless discovery. The explorer is free spirited and adventurous, optimistic and positive, philosophical and intellectual, honest and direct. Aries' theme of spark ignites the fire of action, but it is Sagittarius' theme of explore that carries that flame beyond the familiar, seeking new landscapes, perspectives, and truths. Aries, the trailblazer, charges forward with passion and intensity, initiating bold beginnings and fearlessly pursuing desires. Sagittarius, the explorer, picks up this momentum and expands upon it, turning raw ambition into grand adventure filled with wisdom, growth, and broader understanding. Sagittarius's free-spirited and adventurous nature thrives on the energy Aries provides, using it as fuel to take risks, embrace the unknown, and uncover new opportunities. Aries starts the fire, but Sagittarius ensures that it doesn't burn out too quickly, channeling it into new experiences that deepen knowledge and shape philosophies. Their combined energies inspire fearless movement forward. Aries pushes past hesitation, and Sagittarius ensures the journey has meaning, purpose, and an ever expanding horizon. Together, they remind us that the passion to begin must be followed by the courage to explore, for it is through exploration that the spark becomes a beacon of limitless possibilities. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the explorer within our real life experiences. Sagittarius wants us to expand our perspectives and our beliefs. Reflect on areas where your beliefs may be limiting your growth and seek opportunities to explore new ideas, philosophies, or cultures. Engage in activities or travel that open you up to new ways of thinking and seeing the world, enriching your personal journey. And use this time to refine your goals and your values, ensuring that they align with the broader vision of your life and your aspirations. Sagittarius calls for adventure and growth. Step out of your comfort zone by taking on new challenges that will push you toward personal growth and development. Seek out learning experiences that will expand your knowledge and your understanding of the world. And surround yourself with people who share your enthusiasm for growth, adventure, and exploring new ideas to foster collaborative learning. And Sagittarius wants us to align with our higher values. Use this time to deepen your spiritual practice and align it with your larger life goals. Make decisions that are in harmony with your deeper values, ensuring that your actions are in alignment with your long term purpose and vision. And focus on building relationships that encourage you to evolve while also expanding your worldview and your ambitions. As we move from the expansive, exploratory energy of Sagittarius into the structured, goal oriented realm of Capricorn, we prepare to shift our focus from seeking possibilities to solidifying the framework that will support our long term success. This last quarter moon in Capricorn marks an important turning point within the Aries lunar cycle, asking us to take practical steps towards anchoring the bold new beginnings sparked by the Aries eclipse. Last month, during the Pisces lunar cycle, the Capricorn last quarter moon urged us to make choices about what and who would not be coming with us into this next chapter. Now, we're being called to take what remains and shape it into something sustainable, something that can withstand the tests of time and effort. This is also the final last quarter moon following the Aries eclipses of the past 18 months, offering one last moment of reflection on the transformations we've undergone in our relationships, our partnerships, and our modes of communication. With this in mind, we turn our attention to the achiever, Capricorn's archetype, and explore the practical ways we can work with its disciplined energy to fortify the foundations of our future. As we enter the fourth and final week of the Aries lunar cycle, the last quarter moon in Capricorn sets the tone with its message of build. The bold spark of Aries ignited new beginnings. The first quarter moon in Cancer developed awareness on how to improve our boundaries so we could nurture that spark. And the full moon in Libra held us accountable in our partnerships and relationships to show up with balance, fairness, and reciprocity for mutual growth on collective sparks. Now we must assess how to stabilize and structure these ideas for long term growth. Capricorn's disciplined energy urges us to take responsibility for our ambitions, refine our approach, and put the necessary foundations in place to sustain what we've started. The moon will be in Capricorn on April 19th and midway through the 20th. From Capricorn, it transitions into Aquarius on April 20th, 21st, and 22nd, bringing innovation and collaboration to help solidify a stronger foundation. The moon then moves into Pisces on April 23rd and 24th, inviting us to reflect on the emotional and spiritual aspects of our journey to release fears and attachments that could weaken our foundation. And finally, the moon re enters Aries on April 25th and 26th, offering one final moment of clarity before we transition into the Taurus lunar cycle during the month of May. As we prepare for the grounding energy of Taurus, this final week provides an opportunity to solidify our progress, ensuring that what we built can withstand the test of time. With the moon in Capricorn on April 19th and 20th, we're called to refine the structures supporting the new beginnings we've initiated. It's a time to solidify our long term vision by ensuring our passion is backed by practical systems and sustainable effort. Capricorn energy encourages us to take ownership of our public image and legacy, asking how we want to be seen and what impact we want to leave. This phase is about intentional progress, reinforcing habits and boundaries that align with our highest goals, committing to self mastery, and to resilience for our long term success. The Trailblazer and her ram step into the structured world of Capricorn the Achiever, ready to transform raw ambition into something lasting and meaningful. She's standing in front of her barn at the foothills of a snowy mountainscape, embodying resilience and determination. The land around her is dusted in snow, a reminder that true success requires patience and endurance. She is dressed for the season in a winter white sweater, mittens, and hat. Around her neck is a light gray scarf, symbolizing her ability to adapt while honoring tradition. She prepares to lay the foundation for what Aries has ignited. Her pet goat, wise and serious in his glasses, playfully sticks out his tongue, reminding us that even with discipline and diligence, joy must be woven into the process. Capricorn's theme of build emphasizes the need for structure, responsibility, and strategy, ensuring that Aries' fiery spark doesn't burn out, but instead fuels a legacy of enduring success. The achiever is enterprising and striving, disciplined and responsible, patient and purposeful, reserved and cautious. Capricorn, the achiever, brings discipline and long term vision to Aries' fiery spark of initiation. While Aries blazes forward with enthusiasm and instinct, Capricorn ensures that this raw energy is harnessed into something sustainable. Aries ignites the passion for a new journey, but without Capricorn's patience and structured approach, the spark risks burning out before it can take form. Capricorn's theme of build takes Aries' excitement and channels it into a framework, whether that be a career, a personal goal, or a lasting legacy. The achiever's enterprising and responsible nature tempers Aries' impulsive drive, ensuring that progress is both meaningful and enduring. Together, they create a powerful synergy. Aries provides the inspiration and courage to start, while Capricorn instills the strategy and perseverance needed to see it through to completion. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the achiever within our real life experiences. Capricorn wants to refine our structures for success. Assess the systems you've already set up and refine them for sustainability. Make sure they align with your long term goals. Build daily routines that prioritize discipline, consistency, and alignment with your greater vision, and establish boundaries to protect your time, energy, and focus, ensuring that you stay on track with your goals. Capricorn demands that we own our reputation and legacy. Take time to define how you want to be seen and remembered. Make sure that your actions align with that vision. Ensure all decisions and actions reflect your core values, building trust and integrity over time. And commit to professional and personal development to strengthen your expertise and leadership. Capricorn expects us to commit to sustainable effort. Balance your passion with well thought out plans and realistic timelines for sustainable progress. Take small, steady actions rather than rushing, allowing for sustainable momentum towards your goals. And commit to developing discipline and resilience, honing the skills that will carry you through the long journey ahead. From Capricorn, the moon will transition into Aquarius on April 20th, 21st, and 22nd. As we approach the final week of this cycle, it's time to follow through on bold initiatives and evaluate how our contributions serve the larger group. Aquarius encourages us to think beyond personal desires, fostering collaboration and innovative solutions that disrupt old paradigms for long term growth. This phase invites us to align individual growth with group visions, ensuring that progress is both creative and sustainable for the future. The Trailblazer and her ram enter the striking pink sands of Aquarius' domain, where the winds of change stir the atmosphere with electric intensity. Her long red hair is woven into a wrap over braid, symbolizing the integration of her past experiences into the bold future that she's crafting. Dressed in a white strapless top adorned with hot pink polka dots, she radiates confidence. Her translucent pink sunglasses reflect the storm that's brewing behind her. With a subtle but deliberate pull of her glasses down her nose, she glances at the lightning bolt striking the beach and churning the sea, acknowledging the raw power of transformation unfolding in the distance. The water tornado twists towards the horizon, embodying the unpredictable revolutionary energy of the visionary. This landscape is not for the faint of heart. It is a realm of innovation where old structures are dismantled to make way for radical new solutions. Aquarius's theme of innovate calls Aries to refine her spark into something more than just an impulse. It must be a conscious rebellion, a daring leap forward that aligns her fiery passion with collective evolution. Together, these two energies create an unstoppable force, one that not only initiates change, but ensures it is groundbreaking, progressive, and built to last. The visionary is independent and innovative, humanitarian and communal, intellectual and methodical, detached and unconventional. Aquarius and Aries form a dynamic duo of inspiration and reinvention. Aries brings the spark, bold, fearless, and instinctual, igniting fresh ideas and charging headfirst into uncharted territory. Aquarius, ever the innovator, refines that raw energy with foresight and strategy, ensuring the momentum of Aries' fire doesn't burn out too quickly, but instead fuels lasting, revolutionary change. Independent yet communal, Aquarius takes Aries' personal ambition and channels it into a greater purpose, expanding it to impact the benefit of the collective. Where Aries acts on impulse, Aquarius takes a step back, analyzing patterns and possibilities, ensuring that the path forward isn't just new, but truly groundbreaking. Their combined force transforms inspiration into innovation, pushing boundaries, questioning conventions, and pioneering solutions that challenge the status quo. Together, they turn Aries' initial burst of passion into a vision for the future, one that is radical, progressive, and designed to reshape the world. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the visionary within our real life experiences. Aquarius asks that we align our goals with the group vision. Reflect on your aspirations and assess how they contribute to the collective vision. Are they serving the larger good? Work with others to refine and align your goals with the broader group's objectives. And as you pursue your goals, ensure that they complement the long term vision of the group, fostering mutual growth and support. This is the time to evaluate your current associations. Challenge outdated structures and approaches in both your personal and group endeavors. Explore new, innovative ways of approaching your goals and the group's visions. And while innovation is key, prioritize solutions that are sustainable for both personal and group growth, ensuring long term success. Aquarius also wants us to refine our plans for future growth. Build upon the bold actions initiated in the Aries cycle, ensuring your next moves are strategic and purposeful. Surround yourself with others who share your vision and work together to ensure all goals support a unified mission. As you refine your plans, ensure that they are adaptable and capable of evolving with your future needs, leaving a positive and sustainable legacy for all involved. From Aquarius, the moon will move into Pisces on April 23rd and 24th, inviting us to assess what no longer aligns with the bold goals and new beginnings we've set in motion. Pisces encourages us to let go of limiting beliefs, fears, and insecurities that are holding us back, creating space for the potential of our dreams to manifest. This energy urges us to tap into the bigger picture, moving beyond past attachments and embracing the expansive possibilities that lie ahead. It's a time to commit to the vision that will transform our dreams into reality, freeing ourselves from anything that keeps us stuck. The Trailblazer and her ram now drift into the mystical underwater realm of Pisces the Healer, where the fiery force of action softens into intuitive flow. She is adorned in beaded bracelets and bangles, her smoky eyes reflecting the vastness of unseen realms. In her left hand, she cradles a crystal ball, gazing into the swirling energies of possibility, while her right hand calls to the collective, her fingertips reaching beyond the veil of the known. The water surrounding her glows aquamarine, beams of sunlight piercing the surface. They illuminate her pet fish as they swirl playfully around the coral. Beyond this haven, the water darkens, hinting at the depths of the subconscious yet to be explored. Pisces' theme of idealize urges her to surrender what no longer serves, to let go of rigid expectations, and to envision a future that transcends limitation. Here, Aries' spark is not extinguished. It is transformed, no longer a blaze of individual will, but a radiant beacon guiding the way toward infinite dreams and boundless creation. The healer is compassionate and empathetic, imaginative and dreamy, adaptable and versatile, intuitive and spiritually inclined. Pisces brings a gentle yet profound counterbalance to Aries' raw and unfiltered spark. While Aries initiates action with fiery determination, Pisces infuses that momentum with idealizing. She has the ability to dream beyond limitations and tap into higher realms of intuition. Pisces is compassionate and empathetic, softening Aries' sharp edges by reminding it to consider the collective and the unseen emotional currents at play. Its imagination and adaptability allow Aries' spark to expand beyond immediate action and into visionary creation. It offers inspiration that isn't just about personal conquest, but something greater. Where Aries forges ahead with instinct, Pisces navigates with deep spiritual insight, ensuring that what is being ignited is not just fleeting ambition, but a meaningful journey toward an idealized future. Together, Aries fuels Pisces' dream with bold courage, while Pisces refines Aries' drive with intuitive wisdom, guiding the fire towards something truly transcendent. Let's explore how we can call on the energy of the healer within our real life experiences. Pisces demands reflection and release. Review your current goals and assess if there's any old fears or limiting beliefs that are preventing progress. Journal about past attachments or patterns that may be holding you back from fully committing to your new vision. And create a ritual or practice to let go of these blocks, such as meditation, energy clearing, or writing letters of release. Pisces asks that we embrace the bigger picture. Step back and look at your goals from a broader perspective, focusing on long term fulfillment. Take time to visualize the success that you want to achieve and allow yourself to dream beyond limitations. And reframe setbacks as opportunities for growth, recognizing that every step brings you closer to your larger purpose. Pisces wants us to commit to our vision. Reaffirm your commitments to your new beginnings by setting clear, intentional actions towards your dreams. Surround yourself with positive influences and people who support your growth and vision. And trust in the unfolding process, allowing yourself the freedom to make adjustments as your journey evolves. On April 25th and 26th, the moon will re enter Aries for the final days of this cycle. This is our opportunity to reflect on the new beginnings we've initiated, not just in the last 4 weeks, but within the broader Aries eclipse cycle of the last 18 months. The dreams and insights we've received are now ready for clear direction, requiring us to make solid choices that will ground them into our reality. This phase urges us to release what no longer aligns, detach from past patterns, and step boldly into the future we wish to manifest. Now is the time to choose ourselves and fully commit to the next chapter. As the Aries lunar cycle comes to a close, the Trailblazer stands once again with her loyal pet ram in her blazing field, but this time they face a mirror image of themselves, reflecting the transformation that they have undergone throughout the cycle. The fiery field behind them will soon quiet to become a fertile ground for new growth. In her reflection, she sees the lessons learned, the sparks of inspiration ignited, the bold actions taken, and the obstacles she has faced with courage. The Trailblazer now stands poised, ready to channel the power of those experiences into tangible, focused action. With renewed clarity, she prepares to take the next steps in making her dreams a reality, knowing that she has forged the path, faced her challenges head on, and now possesses the wisdom and strength to create the future that she envisions. This journey has shaped her into a visionary leader, confident and resolute, ready to move forward with the fire of her purpose lighting the way. The Trailblazer is confident of her direction. She knows who she is and the gifts she can call upon as she continues to fan the flames of her spark. She is courageous and energetic, assertive and independent, impulsive and spontaneous, passionate and competitive. As we end out this cycle in reflection, let's explore how we can call on her strengths once more within our real life experiences. Take this time to reflect on your journey. Review the goals and intentions you've set over the last 4 weeks and 18 months. What has truly taken root? Journal about the insights and lessons that you've gained, identifying recurring themes and patterns. And acknowledge the shifts in your personal growth and recognize how your desires and priorities have evolved. Begin to make aligned choices. Identify what is in alignment with your long term vision and what needs to be released. Set clear intentions for the next phase, ensuring that your actions support your evolving goals, and create a structured plan to ground your dreams into reality, breaking them into actionable steps. And finally, release and move forward. Practice detachment by letting go of outdated habits, commitments, or relationships that no longer serve you. Perform a release ritual like writing something down that you're letting go of and symbolically discarding it. Step into your next chapter with confidence, trusting that choosing yourself aligns you with your highest potential. This cycle has been a journey of integration where clarity, awareness, accountability, and choice have each played their part in shaping our next steps. As we move forward, we do so with a deeper understanding of our purpose, strengthened by the lessons of the Aries eclipse cycle and the refinement of our relationships. The fire of Aries has ignited our vision, Cancer has guided us to nurture it, Libra has balanced our commitments, and Capricorn has laid the groundwork for what comes next. Now, as we prepare to enter the Taurus lunar cycle, we transition from initiation to embodiment, ready to build, sustain, and bring our dreams into reality with patience, determination, and an unwavering trust in the path ahead. With the closing of the Aries lunar cycle, we shift into the steady, grounding energy of Taurus during the month of May. The Taurus new moon will invite us to slow down, stabilize, and build upon the foundations we wish to sustain. The moon will then journey through each zodiac sign, integrating Taurus's theme of ground across all areas of life, ensuring that our ambitions, relationships, emotions, and structures are aligned with lasting value. This cycle expands upon what we have been creating in order to secure and nurture what truly matters. By the time the moon returns to Taurus at the end of May, we will reach a final reflection and choice point, determining what we will carry forward with us into the next lunar phase. The Taurus lunar cycle will shift our focus from initiation to endurance, transforming the sparks of Aries into something tangible and lasting. Taurus invites us to ground our intentions in stability, patience, and practical action. This cycle will emphasize building resources, cultivating self worth, and ensuring that what we create can stand the test of time. Taurus teaches us that true success is not just about moving forward, but also about sustaining what we value and tending to our growth with care and consistency. The month of May will be a time to slow things down, refine our efforts, and commit to the steady work of making our visions a lasting reality. The four major points of the Taurus lunar cycle will offer direction with clarity on resources and values that need to be grounded, awareness of our self expression and authenticity that we need to strengthen, accountability for our emotions and shared resources that need to be sorted and transformed, and innovative solutions for evolving group goals based on what we choose to contribute to the greater good as we continue to solidify our visions into reality. So, what's next? How can you connect with me and dive deeper into the Cycle Points method? My courses and programs are offered through the Maven's Call website. That's a platform that's dedicated to supporting women as they develop their creative processes and passionate callings into real life applications. You can find monthly lunar cycle videos outlining each of the four specific points we'll be working on each month, along with weekly updates and tutorials over on YouTube. My podcast, Society's Daughter, comes out week 3 of every lunar cycle during the full moon phase, and you can listen on YouTube and Substack, where you're also going to be able to find some weekly articles. And if you're looking for quick tips or just to message me directly, please find me over at Instagram. My Archetypes of the Zodiac course is now open for registrations, and the course goes live this week with the Aries solar eclipse. Use the discount code Trailblaze to purchase it at 50% off. My gift to you as I slingshot myself on my own adventure. My Archetypes of the Zodiac course is now open for registrations, and the course goes live this week with the Aries solar eclipse. Use the discount code Trailblaze to purchase it at 50% off. My gift to you as I slingshot myself on my own adventure. My Archetypes of the Zodiac course is now open for registrations, and the course goes live this week with the Aries solar eclipse. Use the discount code Trailblaze to purchase it at 50% off. My gift to you as I slingshot myself on my own adventure. My Archetypes of the Zodiac course is now open for registrations, and the course goes live this week with the Aries solar eclipse. Use the discount code Trailblaze to purchase it at 50% off. My gift to you as I slingshot myself on my own adventure. Thank you for listening. I hope to connect with you in the comments below and across social media. Don't forget to like this video as it truly will help me grow this community, and subscribe so you receive my offerings as we move through the cycles. Till next time.